Wonderful. Good afternoon, everyone. I think hopefully you still have some energy left in you after a whole day of meetings. I think it's always very intense, and I'm very grateful to be here at Deliver this year again. So today I'm covering a topic kind of when AI takes over e-commerce. AI is obviously a very, very big topic for everyone, and everyone in e-commerce should pay a lot of close attention. So what I brought about is a presentation where we'll cover our thoughts. First of all, what's happening in AI commerce at the moment in the market, what it means for e-commerce merchants. And then secondly, look into, okay, what is the impact of AI on the delivery experience and how merchants need to prepare for it. And lastly, where we as Parcel Perform kind of invested and where we can make a difference for anyone who's working with us on this journey. So, but let's get started. First, looking at e-commerce. Okay, e-commerce obviously has done great things for consumers worldwide. It's made shopping super easy. Yeah, you can shop 24/7. You always have access to a lot of different choices in different merchants and across different markets. It's amazing. You have all the details kind of available, and it's a real transformation to the world of offline commerce that we were working on before. So, however, there's a catch. With all these choices, there's a flood of information. It's super complicated to sort out, okay, what to buy, where you find things that you want to have. And you kind of create a very complex struggle for shoppers. And if you look at this, this can be an exhausting exercise. If you look at, okay, 15 different marketplaces, different products you can buy, they have reviews, different prices, 15 different delivery options, kind of figuring out and really understanding what is the best way, kind of you get whatever you want. So this has been exhausting, and I think sometimes kind of it's still better than having to go into a shopping mall, but it is still kind of not the best customer experience you could imagine. However, I think what we're seeing is that AI and AI commerce is going to have a massive impact on this kind of exhausting part of the journey. And I think we can look into it, what it means for consumers. It has a lot of potential to simplify the journey and really transform the way consumers buy online. So, and this is not like a science fiction that I come up with kind of AI commerce. If you've seen kind of the latest announcement from the big model companies, I think ChatGPT, this is about 2 months ago. If you ask for products, they give you product kind of snapshots. You can kind of get recommendations. They're kind of trying to figure out where you can buy what. So this is not like science fiction. This is real. This is happening as we speak. About 3 weeks ago, Google announced something very similar. It's called AI mode, currently only in the US, but I'm sure it's going to come here very, very soon. It has the same opportunity for you to really you ask the question, hey, this is what I want, kind of give me options, and it basically crawls the web to really fully understand what's out there, what you can do. So this is happening now, and we're kind of on the journey for this to become even more convenient and powerful for end customers. So if you look at this, what do the AI models do? They take in all this information, the stock levels, kind of what it does, all the features of the products, and really kind of condense this information for you to make the process of shopping 10 times more efficient. And I think that's what we as a consumer probably will appreciate. Instead of going on a wild goose chase on finding the right product for the right price that gets to you by Thursday, you literally let ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever tool you want to use to do that for you, to really optimize this journey. So we will see, and I think this will kind of change very quickly, that this is a new reality every consumer will get into. And this is a new reality for shoppers, but it's also kind of quite a transformational aspect for merchants as well. And I want to get into that a little bit more. So looking at, okay, when we looked at the first wave of e-commerce, moving from offline commerce into e-commerce, it took about 20 odd years to get to about 20% of penetration of how much volume moved over to e-commerce. This has been a fantastic growth journey for most of us here in the audience, but nevertheless, it took 20 years. If we're looking at the next step of going to AI commerce, we can see that this transformation into AI commerce is probably going to happen much, much faster. So we expect for that 20% to be reached in less than 5 years. So what we have done is we have a kind of projection, and what you see is the e-commerce penetration of total retail. And you've seen obviously the spike that happened around COVID. The last 3 years they weren't so fantastic, but if you look at any projection that on what kind of commerce will be affected by AI, I think you will see that a lot of that will come from what you are currently seeing as e-commerce volumes. So and it's not just we at Parcel Perform having a fever dream. This is also the World Economic Forum. What they are saying, this is going to happen whether you like it or not. So they say by 2030 it's about 4 trillion in purchases, and I think you will see that as much as it will accelerate the e-commerce penetration, I think the biggest impact it has is on the e-commerce volume that you're seeing right now. What this also means is that the traditional e-commerce, as we all know it, probably peaked last year. So we're already on the on the journey that this is becoming a smaller part of what we have to deal with, and that AI commerce will take over to a large extent. So what will this look like? And I think the interesting part with AI commerce is probably it's going to be very hidden for you. Because you're still going to see the checkouts happening on your page. So if you're lucky, you see an UTM code which says ChatGPT. But if a lot of customers who use operators, so basically AI tools who go to your website and check out, they won't even leave a trace. You will see this, hey, this consumer checked out and great, but it is actually AI that is behind that purchase. So it will be invisible to you. And therefore probably also not something that's very, very obvious. What you will experience is probably that all the traditional marketing channels will become gradually less effective, because there's going to be a lot less consumers who are going to go there, and they will become more expensive, because for the less consumers there's probably still a lot of budget left there with you and your competitors. So all those channels are going to get a lot less effective. And what also is going to happen is if you rely on customer loyalty or customers coming back every month to buy stuff, this will be declining as well, because maybe everyone is used to coming back to your store to buy their products. But now if they start asking for ChatGPT, they might get other ideas. They might go somewhere else. They might get recommendations that may not be 100% aligned with what you have to offer. So as much as they might be the most loyal customer, even that business is probably under threat. So you will see, essentially, you probably still see the checkouts, but you will see that marketing is less effective, loyalty is going down, and this is essentially what's happening with AI commerce coming your way. So what does that mean? Essentially, winning in e-commerce will be very different from winning in the new world of AI commerce. So if you have a winning formula, and probably everyone in this room has, to be successful in e-commerce, probably the answer to winning in e-commerce is going to be different. So not everyone that was successful here is going to be successful there. And I think what I want to spend some time on is figuring out what it takes to be successful in AI commerce, and what you can do as a business in order to prepare for this. So looking at, what was the world of e-commerce looks like? I think a lot of parts on how you can win is you use online marketing channels, some of organic, some of paid. You have a loyalty program. This is how you get basically new consumers through the front door, which is exciting, and it worked for the longest time. And this is probably the playbook most of us are operating on. So if you look at AI commerce, there's no playbook where you can say, hey, I just pay some money or do some work and then customers come to my store. What AI system is going to do is they're going to look at your product and what you have to offer, compare it with everyone else, and then basically take the best decision for the end customer. So we're seeing this as basically every purchase that goes through AI commerce is going to be hyper rational. So a consumer that has all the information deciding on what purchase to make. And I think that's a very different kind of ecosystem, because in the old world, you might have been able, hey, the customer doesn't check all the other competitor stores, or couldn't be bothered to kind of compare all the kind of T's and C's and reviews and all of that. So you might still got some business in the old work by just paying marketing channels. In the new world, that's less likely to happen. So if you look at that, what kind of things are mattering if you're like in the space of the hyper-rational consumer? First of all, it matters to have a product that is kind of the best product out there for some customers. The specification need to match what some customers need to do, because they will be able to go into the detailed requirements and figure out whether that's exactly what they want. The second thing is price, because that's the one dimension that is very easy to compare. They look at the price and all the delivery details, expected delivery dates, and figure out, hey, what's the combination of price and delivery speed that are offered, and take the decision based on that. Particularly if you have a very comparable product, let's say a kind of a white T-shirt or like an electronics product, I think the price comparison is kind of what essentially matters. And the last thing is kind of the delivery experience. You want to make sure, and most of the AI models will do that, will figure out, okay, what is it like to shop at that merchant? They will be able to crawl through all the reviews and what's out there and figure out, okay, can that be trusted? Is it really that great as they're doing it? Am I really getting a good return policy? How good is the delivery? Which carriers are they working with? All these information will be very transparent. And the key thing with all of this combined is the consumer is not going to be forgiving. You drop the ball on any of these three, and you're not going to have a purchase coming your way. So there's no price for being second best in this new world, where you have a hyper-rational customer and you need to prepare for it. If you're like 5% more expensive than your competitor and they offer the same thing, you're probably not going to get much business. So I think it's a very different world, to what we have been used to, and I think that's something we need to prepare for when we think about AI commerce. And you're seeing that's likely going to be the majority of your business in just a few years' time. So what does that mean? What are the steps you can take as a business to prepare for this? So the first thing is looking at optimizing around product, delivery, and price. I think there are 4 dimensions that you have to take into consideration. So one is master generative search. This is kind of the new SEO for the AI space. I think that's obviously one of the key requirements you need to figure out if you want to be one of the winners. The second one is flawless delivery experience. Everyone will have a lot of transparency what you're delivering to your customers. So if you have any gaps there, it will be blatantly obvious to the AI when taking the decision. The third one is best delivery logistics, because still you can have a big difference in how you set up your logistics and how you deliver the promise. So we'll look into that. And the last thing is a lean operating model. It's hyper-rational, but it will also become hyper-competitive for you guys. So what do you need to do in order to win there? So let's look at all of these 4 elements in more detail. Let's look at the generative search first. The first thing is not SEO 2.0. This is not like creating a few articles that you pack with keywords and hope an AI model picks it up and then recommends your product. That's not going to how it works. And I think, to be frank, a lot of people haven't really figured out how to influence it. So I think the most important thing, if you want to sell to an AI, is that the AI knows what you're offering. Knows the product, knows its features, knows the price, knows the delivery options. So first of all, you need to make sure, if you have probably a lot of web shops have anti-bot protection. You use the Cloudflares of the world to just make sure, hey, no competitor can crawl my site, know exactly what I'm doing. But that's a great way to also make sure that no AI bot is going to figure out what you have to offer and how much it costs. So you will probably have to drop that pretty soon in order to make sure that AIs are able to see what you have to offer. So, and this should be as real time as possible. The second thing is, I think one of the key things that matter is like the expected delivery date, because you know the product, you know the price, but the other very important dimension you need to look in is when does it get to you? And a lot of customers see that as a trade-off. Hey, how much do I pay versus when do I get it? So understanding that trade-off and basically offering kind of options or making that very clear and transparent to the AI is super important. If you still have something on the platform that says 3 to 5 or 6 days, that's not something you can work with. So I think there's probably a lot of drive to sort that one out. The third one is no hidden perks. Kind of everyone probably has gone through this process. You have a very specific marketing campaigns. You don't want to be cheaper than Amazon, but you still want to give your customers a little bit more. So you have all these like extra things you throw in. So all these like hidden marketing incentives you have, nobody's going to care about. If the AI doesn't know about it, it doesn't exist. It won't take a decision on anything if it's kind of all hidden in some kind of newsletters that you're selling. So the AI will look at what it can see. So you have to probably think about the way you do promotions and so on and so forth. So I think that's an important point to also consider. And you have to probably re-look at your operating model for that. And lastly is obviously you're not the only one out there. There's a lot of competition out there, and you probably need to have a keen eye on this. As much as you have to basically show all your cards, how much you're charging for what service, they will have to do the same. So, and the thing you have to do is figure out exactly what they're offering. How do you fare? If you compare against them, will the AI recommend you or not? And then you can also know why not. Is it because of your features? Is it because of your price? Because you're too slow? I think there will be a lot of visibility that is created over the next few years where you know where you fare. And I think you have to have a keen eye on this, because you can get everything right. The only thing that will probably stand in your way, if you're not competitive, if your competitor is like 2% cheaper, you're probably going to see kind of not a lot of purchases happening on your side. This is about the generative search. Let's look into the delivery expectations. So no more hiding from bad reviews. I think every merchant has this kind of fair share of getting frustrated customers for kind of bad reviews. But not everyone looks at it. Kind of it's easily hidden on the Googles, the Trustpilots of the world. That I think will change. So every review will probably be seen, considered, summarized, and kind of part of the experience that an AI is going to evaluate on. So what is important in order to fix that? One is on the post-purchase part is really making sure that you care for every customer. So for I think we're normally seeing that 80-90% of your customers have very straightforward experience. Let's say they order something, they get it, you follow the promises, and it's all good. However, there's those 10%. And those 10% that don't have such a straightforward experience, that have delivery exceptions, that have kind of late deliveries, you name it. With all of that happening, this is where the bad reviews come from. And they will be very, very visible. So the more you can fix that, the more you can be proactive, the better you are handling all those pitfalls along the delivery journey, the less of that noise you have in the system. The second one, accurate and reliable, but yet ambitious expected delivery date at checkout. So if you make a promise, you need to deliver. The AI will figure this out, and kind of if you as a merchant have the kind of reputation that you don't hit your expected delivery date promises, you will soon kind of see that the AI is no longer trusting it. So really making that kind of as bulletproof as possible will give you the edge kind of when it comes to these kind of transactions. On the return side, they will know exactly what's the return policy, what are the challenges there, kind of how fast are you refunding stuff. All this stuff also very visible in the reviews that you're probably getting. So if you don't have this under control, that could be a reason why an AI kind of downgrades you, and basically in the one-to-one comparison with your competition, you lose out. So another important area to look into. And lastly is, you have to make sure that your delivery partners do a good job. So maybe you do everything right, but then you work with a carrier that screws things up, that kind of delivers late, delivers broken parcels. So you have to make sure that everyone involved in the purchase does a spotless job. That's how you avoid bad reviews. You get good reviews, and AI will pick up on that. Looking more on the operational side, and I think one of the things is, hey, maybe you say there won't be much bad reviews, customers couldn't be bothered, and you know what. But there's a world where this is also kind of potentially be done by the AIs automatically. If you have an operator, personal assistant, which I think you can reasonably believe is only like a few months out from now, they might post those bad reviews, so to also help out later. So just because the customers are sometimes lazy doesn't mean that you get away with kind of losing out on any of these 4 areas. So looking at the delivery side of things, I think that's obviously what does it mean for supply chains. So the first one is I think what matters is you get kind of the product to the customer as cost effectively as possible, as fast as possible. So I think there's probably a lot more like ideas, local carriers with lots of localized strengths where you can be faster or cheaper. So if you have that option, use it, because essentially if you can promise a day earlier for the same price, I think it makes a difference for winning business. Because if you can be 1 day earlier than competitors, it may make a very, very big difference on the volume and the number of purchases you have. The second thing is give the AI options. Right now, we don't give too many options to consumers because, okay, you don't want to put too much complexity in the checkout, which is perfectly fair. However, with AI, I think there's a lot more like interaction, and they can digest this information, and they probably have a lot more context. They know, hey, the consumer needs it by Thursday. So they can pick the right options and optimize for it. So showing more options to that AI makes a difference. But obviously, you need to be able to deliver on it. And you can say, hey, this option, this is kind of fast and expensive, and this one is slow and cheap. This is what we can offer. And the AI has a perfect capability to figure out which one is best. So that is very different on how you organize your checkout these days. The one is warehouse processing time. So I think what we have seen also from our work as Parcel Perform, there's a very big difference in how fast warehouses are operating, how fast the orders come out of the warehouse once they put out. Every like a day, an hour you spend in the warehouse is basically lost towards the end customer experience. So I think there will be very strong incentive to clean this out. So it takes a few hours to get out of the warehouse and not a few days. And there's sometimes kind of optimizations. Oh I only fulfill that much on a Monday because of the orders. But yeah, then you're probably not going to get many orders on Monday if you're slow on these days to get the orders out. So really focusing on that will be a prerequisite in the future. So and the last one is obviously if you have a pan-European setup where you want to roll out stuff for across whole of Europe, then probably think about local hubs for fast-moving SKUs because that takes out probably 3-4 days out of the kind of delivery times, which makes a whole lot of difference on selling stuff in the respective markets, and possibly also the cost of doing so. So with all this, probably the time is over with AI commerce, and we have one country, one carrier, and we're done with it. So I think that's where we are saying, hey, a lot of kind of supply chain transportation managers probably have to relook at the playbook and say, hey, we're now moving to a world where we are competitively relevant in the for AI commerce for our company to succeed, and we have to basically increase the kind of level of ambition that we are having as a business and really kind of up the game there. So last but not least, I think kind of also taking a step back and looking at the organization. What do we need to do in order to get ready for this kind of internally? I think one of the biggest things is we're just kind of exiting the age of like all the SaaS tools. Every department that worked on a little piece of the process got to pick their own AI tool, SaaS tool to automate it. Some built something in-house, some bought a solution here and there. So you have a lot of like technology stacks that are kind of cluttered with lots of different service providers, which also means that all your data are essentially like in different systems. And it's very hard to get everything together, to optimize everything, to really clean things up so you can have a kind of a very efficient posture towards AI. So I think what we will see is a lot of like merchants relooking at their technology stack, trying to figure out, hey, how do I get everything in one place to make sure that we're best positioned for AI? So that's a big piece, and particularly if anyone went through an IT transformation, this takes a lot of time. And you've seen how fast AI is moving. So I think that's where there will be a lot of urgency coming in this space. The second thing is, I think once you have all the data in place, I think you need to optimize, because the competitive pressures will increase. With that competitive pressure, you need to make sure that your operations run spotless. You spot exactly where you can optimize, where you can squeeze out one more day of delivery time, where you can kind of improve the products, where you can basically also have an option to reduce the price in order to be competitively advanced. So just doing this with the standard BI and reporting infrastructure, I think may not be possible. So really bringing AI and kind of optimizing the hell out of your kind of setup will be one of the key factors you probably have to draw. And lastly, is look at your operating model. So there will be a lot of price competition coming your way, particularly if you don't have a unique product that customers buy just because it's unique. If there are substitutes in any shape or form, you will probably get into a price competition. So if you're running in a kind of efficient business, I think one of the key things you probably need to look at, hey, how do we can make this as lean and mean possible in order to afford the prices while still making money. You can be very, very successful if you do that, but it's also kind of a lot of work for you as a business. All right, looking into kind of what that kind of means for AI commerce in the future. So a little bit kind of want to share how we as Parcel Perform are thinking about it, what can be done, and how we think we can help merchants like yourselves in this process. So the first thing is, I think we as a platform have been kind of getting ready for this kind of, without knowing that AI is going to come, we probably did a few things that were right. First of all, we focus on the data structure, kind of having all the data granularly, fully standardized in one place. We looked at delivery experience end to end, not just the piecemeal doing one component only, because I think there's so many synergies and we want to avoid data silos. We focus on the enterprise, the customization, because I think there's a lot of kind of attention to detail required to really optimize. And I think we were very early put on for us as a company, kind of an all-in AI culture, where like more than a year ago we said, hey, everyone working in this business needs to kind of live and breathe AI, because that's the future where e-commerce is heading and where we as a business need to be. So with this, I think there are three areas that we focus on where we feel, hey, we have a very good starting point for AI. One is on the checkout, which is, I think, one of the decisive moments I think we talked about. One is post-purchase, kind of you need to deliver. You can't afford any bad reviews coming out of it. And then kind of the notion of AI decision intelligence. And let me get into this a little bit more to make it kind of transparent how we're thinking about it. The first is, kind of got a bit of formatting issues. It's looking at the expected delivery date. So every customer kind of sits in a particular postcode. They need to know exactly where, kind of when the parcel is going to get delivered. So you probably don't get away with very broad ranges or like the same expected delivery date for everyone in the country, whether you're like in the capital city center, or whether you're on the kind of somewhere in the countryside. So, and you need to have it ready at the checkout at the time when the customer and the AI decides on it. The second thing is there's a trade-off. Speaking to a lot of customers, say, oh yeah, we have a 98% accuracy on our EDD. Great, that's easy if you add like a buffer of 1 or 2 days. And that's what a lot of merchants doing. If you get to the age of AI commerce, you can't afford to do that anymore. So you have to balance what's the accuracy we can achieve without kind of adding too much buffer in it. And I think this is a kind of a very big mindset shift, and also taking out this uncertainty of a big range, because consumers will decide on certainty. If you tell them it's delivered on Thursday and they can trust it, they will most likely to go with you. The third one is continuous refinement, because you're not going to get it right 100%. So you want to make sure that they have a great experience throughout by you constantly refining this. And lastly, I think this is kind of a bit of jargon. I think there will be a lot of AI crawling your page. So the easier you make it, because with EDD, you need to be interactive. The AI needs to tell you what postcode they're in, if they want the delivery. So you need to make this process as easy as possible. There are emergent technologies like MCP, and you need to get it to them with low latency, because those tools can't handle kind of waiting forever for this. So I think that's what we're focusing on, to make sure that we can get our customers ready to master the checkout EDDs and get us ready for the most effective way for AI commerce. So second, it's a little bit on the post-purchase side. Obviously, a lot of the objective is flawless execution, so you don't get bad reviews and kind of customers then eventually have doubts that you can deliver as a merchant. So the more proactive you can be, particular when it comes to kind of delivery exceptions, pitfalls as we call them, because there's lots of things, because you don't need to worry about the 90% that have a good experience. You need to worry about the 10% that have an issue, because those are the guys that leave the bad review. And I think the more notification, the more engagement you have with those guys, the less it causes you trouble. Second thing is the one thing that's still there, even if AI buys it, the customer will still read the delivery notification. And if you put in upselling opportunities, you might actually get some business. So that's the one thing, even if you move to an age of AI, this is where you still can have a difference. And I think this is usually not something a lot of customers pay a lot of attention on, but it can be considerable like revenue upside if you do get it right. And lastly is kind of also making sure that your customer service integration is as effective as possible. Probably a lot of you are looking into, hey, how can we get AI into our customer service? But the thing is, for that to work, you also need to make sure that the AI understands exactly what's happened in delivery kind of process. Because in most cases where you have this AI customer service chatbot, they don't know it yet. So we're building tools to basically also technologies like MCP, where all this information can be easily fed into the AI chatbot. So your customer service, if it's fully AI enabled, can really do a good job on those delivery exceptions. The other thing is, and I think that's where we as a business, and we just launched this, kind of invested a lot, is around AI decision intelligence. Because as much as we look at the whole process from checkout to post-purchase to returns, that's an automated process, and we should automate, kind of optimize as much as possible. There's still kind of a living operations with millions of parcels kind of going through it. There's so much happening, and there's so much potential of things, issues you can avoid, kind of things you can optimize. So I think we focus all our work as well is to make sure that we give you the management infrastructure to do this right. So, yes, you probably have an ecosystem with a BI tool. You have like God knows how many reports that you're going to look at. But I think it's still kind of a very, very manual. So what we want to do is we want to bring this on an AI level. So the first things we have done is basically looking at the AI data monitoring. All the information in our platform is essentially kind of integrated in one data layer that we use for AI data monitoring. What we do is we proactively track about 150 crucial business reports every day, every morning, and we let AI look at it to see, hey, what's happening? You probably don't want to do this, or like your team. So you can basically get the power of like a 20-odd analyst looking at all the reports on a daily basis and only telling you when there is something wrong. because 98%, let's be optimistic, of the times, you look at the report and say, okay, that's the same thing as yesterday, all good. So, however, there are things that are not great. And what we are doing is we bring those things to your attention. We filter it out from all these reports we're looking at. We give you a daily summary. When you get into the office in the morning, you get a daily summary. Okay, what's wrong? What changed yesterday? What is the trend that we are observing that is you should pay attention to? So if you're still getting most of your to-do list from customer service escalations, I think this will help you to be a lot more proactive, to be a lot more granular, because maybe your team, you can only look at 10, 20 reports. We can look at 150, and we will see more granularly when something is wrong. Whether there's any issues, I think an example, FedEx home delivery, but we have all the metrics that we have in our system. We run those reports on it, and we let you know what's wrong there. So, and we focus on really what matters and where you can make a difference. So the focus on decision making helps you to not just get inundated with information, but really be able to focus on getting things done. So I always frame it, instead of spending 90% of your day looking at reports, generating reports, doing the Excel thing to get to the data, you focus 90% of your time and looking at the results that are prioritized and see what you can do about it. And with that, we essentially bring in the recommendation part, because all those issues, I think there's probably very tangible things you can do. You can get something done on the configuration. You can work with the carrier. You can call the carrier, yell at them, whatever is the right escalation mechanism. But I think we basically distill it for you in that level. You can put in other focused alerts if you say, hey, okay, this is something I want to keep an eye on. I want to monitor more specifically. You can basically add competitive benchmarking. So that's one of the things we're investing in, because you want to know, particularly that competitor that you're competing with on the AI commerce, what are they doing? What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? Where are you worse and where are you better? I think all that can be baked into this visibility on AI. So what we want to do is essentially we want to transform this whole notion of management and business intelligence to focus on action and impact, rather than just all these analysis and reports and Excel flying around in the organization. So I think this is a very, very powerful use case that we have for AI, and I think that's where we can see, hey, you get yourself ready as an organization for this a lot more competitive environment we're going to get to. So one thing we also did is we had our own chatbot on the website. We have an AI navigator, so you can basically talk to our platform. But I think the one thing is that we're doing is this is not just like a a chat interface to our help page. It really is a chatbot that understands what's happening in your account, what happens to your shipments. You can ask concrete questions on what you're doing there. So I think this is one level up from what you normally see at the help chatbots that you have in the platform. So, and we want to make sure that with all of this in place, we are able to give all our customers that work with our platform daily all the answers instantly. So with all of this, I think AI commerce is coming faster, and I think from our side, we want to be the best partner for this. Why we think we're in a good position for that. One is we're focusing on the process end to end. There's a lot of interdependencies you have in the delivery experience. If you have everything in different pieces of the platform and systems, you're probably not going to be fast enough to react. The second thing is you need to have one single AI first data platform on the back of it. If your data are in different places, it's very, very difficult to compete. So I think we're offering that as one of the services. We are have a relentless focus on AI. I think there's so much technologies. Every month now, there's new toolings, new standards coming up. I think the big one that's going to come is for e-commerce merchants is the self-discoverable AI features. I think this is currently in discussion with most of the platforms. Everyone expects within the next 5-6 months, there's a standard on how you can publish your products, your prices towards any AI agent. So the moment this comes up, we are probably entering this age at full thrust. So we want to be sure as a company that we are on the forefront of this journey. Fourth is kind of you have to be. This is a kind of a time-based kind of topic. You need to be fast. Kind of this is happening in real time. If you say, "Oh yeah, we need a 2-year IT project to get this going," sorry, you might be late for a lot of things that are happening here. So I think that's also what we want to embrace as a business. Kind of relentlessly focus on time to value, make sure that we can get the value for you guys in one place. And lastly is kind of we're global. We as a business, we operate kind of from South America to Asia to North America, Europe, Africa. So I think wherever your business takes you, I think we can support, and we don't force you to work with different platforms just because you have a business in Nigeria or New Zealand. So with this, I think obviously, hopefully this was interesting. We're having the kind of vote as well. So on the Customer Experience Award as well, Game Changer Award. Anything is interesting. There's still time to vote. But for us, I think the key is kind of thanks for spending the time with me. Kind of visit us at booth D50. But if you have any questions, happy to kind of answer them as well. Thank you.